What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the BlackBoiFly podcast. What's good with y'all? Man, today is going to be a good brief episode. We ain't going too in depth. We're just going to get through some things and get into a real big topic. Um, I definitely appreciate every last one of y'all showing love to the podcast. Shout out to the TNK show for the collab that we did at Wings and Things a couple of weekends ago. That was real fun having like solid conversations on relationships, and they were letting me into their world, and we over here eating on wings and stuff like that. So I appreciate the TNK show for having me out, man. Shout out to Tyler and Colleen for even having me out. And shout out to Ashley that was also um in the panel. So shout out to y'all, man, for sure, man. Like I had a blast for sure. It was a great time. Good laughs, good conversation, and all that good stuff. And it's plenty more to come. Um, like I said, man, we on this local thing, man, and the K got we got some people out here, man, that they got some goals and aspirations. So, man, y'all support us, man, for real, man. The local rappers, the local entrepreneurs, podcasters, um, any and everybody that's making moves, man. Y'all support these people, man, for real. Um, also, if y'all don't know, the podcast has its official Instagram and official Facebook page. So I've been working on it while I've been down, um, to make sure that y'all keep updates, so I don't have to load up my personal page. I put it on my official podcast pages and Instagram. So make sure y'all follow that Black Boy Fly podcast on Facebook and Black Boy Fly underscore podcast on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow them. It will be in the description. Um, and also I put the links down here also. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man, for sure. So today, let's discuss about my Dallas Cowboys. Um, you already know we took an L against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence having the game of his life. Well, he been having a few games of his life lately. So um, Cowboys been having a bad habit. They've been having a bad habit of letting these teams come back after they take a good solid lead. Cowboys, especially the defense. Defense. We need y'all to be the defense that y'all claim to be the baddest defense in the NFL. Because lately, past couple of games, y'all been really lacking in that. Um, y'all let these teams skate through and then trying to make a defensive play at in crunch time. We got to get these teams out of the way early and stay on the guns. Stay on his guns. I don't know what's been going on with Dan Quinn not pushing these guys to constantly play defense. I don't know if it's the positioning of where these linemen are supposed to be and stuff. I don't know, but y'all, Cowboys got to step that shit up. Cause I'm tired of these people talking. I'm tired of going watching First Take, Stephen A. Smith laughing and kikiing and all that. I'm tired of it now. So y'all, I'm telling you, we got the Eagles this weekend. We got the Eagles this weekend. This the team. This the game y'all wanted. Even though they saying Jalen Hurts is not gonna play, we ain't gonna let Gardner Minshew destroy our defense. So y'all better get it together by playoff time. Eagles game and then it's playoffs. Y'all better get it together. Cause once y'all take a loss in the playoffs, it ain't no more. It ain't like the NBA. The NBA, you go through seven, try to get to 7 games. The first team to 4. NFL is one and done. So Cowboys, for real, man. It's time to stop playing, bro. It is. It's time to stop playing. Cause, boy, as a Cowboys fan, I am so tired of not getting to the at least getting to the Super Bowl, so I can put it in these people's faces that the Cowboys still on top. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing because Cowboys is just they keep proving these haters right. So y'all gotta step it up, man. Cowboys gotta step it up, man. We got 7 Pro Bowlers this year, 7, and we've been one of the better teams in the NFC. So come on, man. Don't slack off now, and don't get too complacent now. And then when the playoffs, y'all choke. Just keeping it real. The NFL is definitely starting to ramp up. You know, it's playoff time, so it's time to put up and shut up. You know, we've been going through these weeks and stuff like that. Certain teams that we expected to be on top aren't on top, and the ones we expected not to be so good, they getting good. They done got good. They done got the players, got the adjustments, got the coaching, and they here. And we one of them teams up until about a couple of weeks ago when they've been down here. So Cowboys got to step it up. Y'all got to step it up. This is the time. This is the time right now to get it together. Cause it ain't no second chances when it comes to the playoffs. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, cause I'm telling you, it's you're gonna hear it all off season. The Cowboys ain't do this. The Cowboys ain't do that. I gotta hear this all the time. And then of course ESPN, they put the center focus. It'd be first thing Cowboys or undisputed Cowboys. So yeah, Cowboys y'all better step it up. NFL is it's starting to get real. It's starting to get back real. And then they had that easy getting into the end of the season. It's about to be postseason. It's time to step it up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's get back into the NBA. NBA has been looking good, actually. The NBA been looking good, man. Got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics on top of the East, and then you got the Pelicans and you got the Memphis Grizzlies on top in the West. Not the teams you expected to be. Oh well, besides the Celtics and the Bucks, but on the West, everybody thought it was gonna be LA, doing the Lakers doing something, maybe the Clippers and the Golden State Warriors. And the Golden State Warriors is struggling. They just came off of a blowout against the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn scored 91 points in the first half. 91 against the Golden State Warriors. Now, I'm not gonna say that. Hey, they did not have Steph. They did not have Clay. Who else they didn't have? I want to say that. Yeah, I know they didn't have Steph and Clay. I don't know who else they didn't have, but they had a chunk. They had a chunk of good players not playing. But so good for the team that took my Boston Celtics out in the NBA Finals. They ain't been the same team. They falling apart. And then the Lakers, me and my brother had this conversation. I was in the midst of the conversation or whatnot, and basically saying, man, LeBron's 30 point games ain't holding no more weight. Um, and it sounds true. I mean, LeBron is in year 20, and um, it ain't no need for to be honest, to keep having LeBron be the hero, especially when his points ain't really holding that much weight like it used to. Like Anthony Davis is. And Anthony Davis, his injury is gonna be his downfall. Point blank. Now, don't get me wrong, Russell Westbrook coming off the bench has been beneficial. Um, but like I said, Anthony Davis's injury is really hurting the Lakers more than anything, because Anthony Davis has been having an amazing season up until these injuries. Um, and you can kind of see like the effect, like with the Lakers, AD being out has like really took toll on them. On the other end, with New Orleans, they ain't had Brandon in a while, and they still winning. Zion been Zion been a monster. Zion has been a monster, and CJ McCollum, of course, he is that experienced veteran with that leadership experience that really helping this young Pelicans team really get on that level that they need to be at. So shout out to them Pelicans, man. Shout out to Bi, K Town Zone, boy, man. I'm proud of you, boy, for real, man. No doubt about it, man. Like, man, I seen you since yay high, and to see the progression that you have done, I cannot wait for you to get back on the court, man. For real, man. Shout out to Bi, man. Also, shout out to Reggie, man, playing for the Mavs. With 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 one of the best players in the league right now, and Luka Doncic, man. Luka Doncic is a dog, man. He is a dog, and he's so smooth with it, man. He's so smooth with it, man. Um, the Mavericks is but I think Luka's performances, man, is basically giving Dallas that that push where they could, they can get really well in the playoffs. You saw what they did last year, the Phoenix. They embarrassed Phoenix. Speaking of Phoenix, what's going on in Phoenix, man? What is going on in Phoenix? Um, Phoenix, y'all went from going to the NBA Finals a few years ago against the Bucks to now y'all can't y'all letting Luka Doncic and the Mavericks eat y'all like lunch, like blew y'all slam out in the playoffs. So it is some trouble in paradise up there in Phoenix that we don't know about. They already had the issue with the owner and got him out. So what's going on in Phoenix, man? What's going on? And let me brag about my Boston Celtics, man. My Boston Celtics, one of the best teams in the NBA right now, with one of the MVP candidates hands down in Jason Tatum, and my personal favorite, Jaylen Brown. Man, these Boston Celtics, man, they going back to the NBA Finals. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My Boston Celtics is going back to the NBA Finals this year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're gonna get past Milwaukee again. Brooklyn is a non-factor. Even though they had that nice blowout, they a non-factor right now. Believe me, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Boston going back to the finals this year, man. We getting the championship, man. We getting the championship this year. The way these boys playing, and that young coach, yeah. Put that in your notes. I said Celtics winning the championship this year. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's my NBA news. Celtics in whatever for the championship. And since I'm in my room and I have these in my background. Let's get into some wrestling, man. Bruh. This bloodline storyline, best best thing in wrestling right now. Best thing in wrestling right now. Sami Zayn has been playing his role absolutely well. Absolutely well. Can't say nothing bad about Sami Zayn, man. Sami Zayn has been doing his thing. Um, he's over like Rover, man. He's playing. He's doing what he's got to do. That honorary ooze. When the bloodline finally turns on him, he's gonna be the biggest babyface in the WWE, hands down. Yes, you do got your Johnny Garganos, but I think Johnny Gargano is still like that traction. Like, yeah, they trying to get him back up there. Kind of down there because of the feud with the Miz and stuff like that. Besides Seth Rollins can't do anything wrong right now. Sami Zayn can't do anything wrong. So Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, yeah. And then when Cody coming back, man, the babyface side is really looking real strong like it has been back in the day. So Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, every week I see a convincing factor that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are leaving WrestleMania with the WWE Tag Team Championships, beating the Usos, hands down. It's just proof in the pudding right now. Kevin Owens, whatever role you put Kevin Owens in, he kills it. Wherever you put Sami Zayn in, he kills it. Give these guys the belts for real. They might not get up. They might not get the top belt. They might not get Roman. But I got that one. We talked about that against with when I had Keontae Raheem. And shout out to Keontae Raheem for the last episode, man. For real, man. Like, definitely won't be the last time that me and Keontae Raheem are gonna collab. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But Cody, I just got clear cut that I feel like Cody should be the guy to dethrone Roman Reigns, not The Rock. I mean, not Sami Zayn. Even though Sami Zayn, he has that favorite, he does have that. He got a little bit up in factor, but I don't see him taking that underdog road to get the championship. It's got to be Cody or Seth. Because I mean, Steph does still have that DQ win that he can talk about. So, but besides that, and Judgment Day, let me tell you something. Dom Mysterio and Rhea Ripley has been the MVPs of the Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley being the woman muscle and just playing her role, and Dom Mysterio just being he's doing what he needed to do to get heat. He's doing a good job at it. I don't know where he learned that. I don't know where he learned getting heat from, because his dad was a full blown babyface. He won't play on heel. Even when he was playing the heel in WCW, he really won't. You really couldn't see him being a heel, to be honest. I don't know. But Dom Mysterio has definitely been doing his thing, man. Young boy is he's stepping up. Only thing I really wish Dom Mysterio would have is a good badass beard. For real, like grow some facial hair, cause that clean face, you gotta have some facial hair to be a bad guy. In my opinion, nothing says bad guy than some badass facial hair. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I probably could play a heel because I ain't got much. I mean, I don't know. But I can play a good heel because I got the facial hair. I love wearing all black. I could do that. So I might could cut a good promo too. So let me stop, man. But Triple H has definitely been putting his foot handprint. He's putting his handprint on this WWE product, and it's been excellent. NXT has been knocking it out the park. Shout out Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels has been working NXT just like it needed to be done. The interest for NXT has gotten back. Instead of being that cartoony feel, they focusing more on building the stars, and it's been working. Definitely been working. And like I said, man, Bloodline dominant, most dominant faction right now, man. Like, no if fans or buts, if no if fans or buts about it. They've been doing good. The United States Championship with Theory, Austin Theory, carrying that, definitely gave him a different attitude. And Gunther being the dominant Intercontinental Champion he is, man. And let me get into this. So basically, they were saying that Vince McMahon was trying to get back into the WWE and he got rejected. Like, nobody wants to see Vince McMahon back in charge of the WWE. No infant, like, seriously, because you could tell the material he was giving out was too watered down. It was too goofy. It was too stupid. It was too like, well, this is what is gonna happen, and I don't care what none of y'all say. That type of stuff. Look, leave that there. Keep your ass home. Keep your ass home and watch Matlock or some shit, or watch WWE from your TV, cause you get in the middle of this brilliance right now that Triple H is doing. You mess that up, boy, you gonna lose a lot of fans. So Vince McMahon, stay your ass home. We fans of buzz about it. AEW, MJF, world champion, had a great first defense against Ricky Starks, man. Ricky Starks has been, like I said, he's been good, man. Ever since he stepped out on his own, left team tags and stuff like that, Ricky Starks has definitely shown that he has superstar quality. He's gonna be a world champion for sure. He's definitely gonna be a world champion. So be on the lookout for that, man, for real. Cause Ricky Starks, he got that it factor that a lot of people see in other superstars. I see it in Ricky Starks, man. Like I seen in MJF. Like, MJF is full blown heel, full blown. He plays his role so perfectly. Like, he has that wrestling mind where he can. He's saying he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave pro wrestling when his time is elapsed. He's gonna leave pro wrestling. I don't think he needs to, because I feel like he has a wrestling mind that some writers can definitely could definitely have to help their product, because MJF is just amazing. Now, he a dirty heel. But he stays in character as much as he can. Now, he's lowered down a little bit since he made his return back, but MJF is showing he can be a top guy in a wrestling company for sure. With that, like I said, with the AEW, I peeped out Ring of Honor, Final Battle, man. Final Battle was amazing. That double dog collar match with the Briscoes and FTR was just, it was brutal. It was bloody. It was everything that you wanted to see in a match. And in my opinion, the Briscoes is one of my unsung favorite tag teams. Because they gritty, they're gritty, they dirty, they started from humble beginnings just to be the top, being one of the better tag teams that never got the shine in the WWE. They have been in WWE, but they didn't stay too long. And I feel like somebody need to give the Briscoes a chance to shine, because they can really They can. I mean, they said something about Jay Briscoe said something crazy or something like that, but that's Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe he gonna say some off the wall stuff anyway. Um, and is the blackest talking white boy I've ever seen. You can hear you close your eyes. You can close your eyes and listen to a Jay Briscoe promo. And you thought a brother was talking. And he a full blown white boy. But that match was just amazing. New champions was definitely crowned all over final battle. With Claudio regaining the Ring of Honor World Championship over Chris Jericho. Um, Athena winning the Women's Championship. The Embassy winning the 6-man championships. And Willa Yuta winning the Pure Championship. So it's definitely been, I feel like they really working on this TV deal for Ring of Honor. So they can kind of get out of AEW shadow and be that brand that it used to be. So I'm definitely hoping for that, man, because I do miss seeing Ring of Honor have their own thing. So we'll see what they're gonna do next year for sure, man. They said they're gonna have a TV deal into the next year, so I'm definitely be on the lookout for that. Swerve. You gonna get your ass whooped. Messing with my boy Keith Lee, you gonna get your ass whooped. And I already know. Now, Swerve ended up forming a faction. And I said, Keith Lee being by himself, I hope they reunite him and Shane Taylor. Cause I really wanted to see how far they really got. Now Shane Taylor, he's one of my unsung favorites. That a lot of people don't talk about because he's a big boy and whatever. But he is tough. He is tough. And him and Keith Lee having a tag team together. I need Keith Lee and Shane Taylor to take Swerve and his minions out. And then Swerve had the audacity to have the boss Rick Ross being being the advisor. So this is gonna be very entertaining. I want to see what Keith Lee is gonna do about that. We got to talk about the 6-man tag team, best of 7, man, with the Elite and Death Triangle, man. They've been putting on banger after banger after banger. They cannot have a bad match. They cannot. I think Death Triangle is up 3-2 against the Elite. I feel like the Elite is gonna make that comeback and win the trios championships again, man, because it just looks like the Elite is gonna get their face back. They just doing it in a good fashion now. So, oh yeah. But that's it for the wrestling news, man. Not really too much to really jump in. Like I said, just trying to get up ahead of the headlines and stuff like that with wrestling. But the definitely we're gonna have an episode with my wrestling minds, the guys that really know this wrestling thing. Y'all be on the lookout for that on the podcast too, because and I want to get with these guys. The 4-man power trip, they a wrestling podcast. I really want to get with those guys and collab with them and see from a wrestling fan standpoint, that make me excited. I want to get on a podcast dealing with wrestling. So 4-man power trip. Yeah, man, get me on, man, for real, man. Get me on. For real. I'm on the lookout for it. But before we jump off this episode, man, I got something to discuss. Um, um, if you didn't hear in the news, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it's more of like the parenthood type thing. Um, if y'all was living under a rock, um, you might have didn't hear the news about Master P and Romeo having a little falling out. Um, as y'all know, RIP DJ Switch. Um, so unfortunate that, um, and it really hits me. It really does hit me somewhere here when I hear somebody, taking their own lives for real. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My condolences to DJ Twitch's family and everything like that. But Master P put a heartfelt tribute to DJ Twitch, and it kind of rubbed Romeo the wrong way. As y'all know, Master P's daughter, which is Romeo's sister, lost her life a couple years back, and I know it kind of rubbed Romeo the wrong way. Romeo was just saying this is coming from a man that whose daughter, who he really doesn't, he thinking money really like is going to, or trying to make his riches, like trying to buy the kids, and you're not giving them the love and affection they want or whatnot. And I kind of see it from both ends of the spectrum, because I feel like um Romeo shouldn't been putting family business out there on social media that you should have been telling your dad about. Like, if you felt like this for so long, why you just didn't tell it? Like, why is the dirty laundry finally going out like this? And Romeo was a little bit older than me, and for him to put that out there like that, I thought, like I said, in my opinion, always felt like Romeo was as mature, um, was as mature because of the way he carried himself and his business sense and stuff like that. It kind of bothered me that he did that, like, because Romeo ain't really been that type of kid. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been that type of, kid when he was, coming into the industry and stuff like that, and forming into the man that he is now. He's never been in trouble. He's never been caught up in the drama, anything like that. Besides maybe like the love thing with Angela Simmons, which, hey, look, I was watching growing up hip hop, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, Romeo, you should kick her to the curb long time ago, because she ain't giving you the same attention and all this other stuff. She putting you through the ringer. Hey, if you got to cut off, bruh. Just saying. But um, yeah, it's kind of questioning to me. Like Roman would go on social media and he start airing out extra dirty laundry and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, Romeo, like, this ain't like you, bro. Like, what's really going on? And I see it from Master P's standpoint, because they could have just, sat there and talked or whatnot. But I can also see it from Romeo's standpoint too. Um, because we all know, like, Master P has put his life out in the open. He's making all kinds of money. He's done so much. He's done so much, not just music wise, entrepreneur wise, and even playing basketball for a short period of time. Raising kids, bro. Raising your kids. You cannot, like, especially like for people that got money. Especially for people that got money. You can give your kids everything in the world, but if you don't give them moral support, if you don't give them love, if you don't give them affection, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much money you can give them. If you don't give them love and affection, if that kid spirals out of control, or he lashes out, or he gets himself in trouble, anything like that, you're not giving them that you're letting these kids do whatever the hell they want to do. You letting these kids do whatever the hell they want to do. And then when they're doing stuff, I don't understand why this kid, like, he seemed like it was a good kid, this and third. When you're not giving them, like, yeah, you go out here and hustle and grind, but at the same time, be that parent. Because at the end of the day, man, that's what every kid really wants. That's what every kid really wants, is the love and the support from their parents. Like, and teaching them right from wrong, not just letting them do whatever the hell they want to do, buying them this, buying them that, all that. Like, you can buy your kids you can buy kids every damn thing in the damn world, but at the same time, they don't stop them from going out there doing stupid stuff, because they got negative influences out here in the world that you can't control, that they might not tell you about. So, like I said, man, these rich people, like, I see the situation with T.I. son, King, who else? Boosie son, Boosie kids or whatever. I think Tootie Rowe. You know, you got to go back to raising the kids, like raising these kids and teaching the kids right from wrong. Like, you trying to buy these kids all this type of shit, because they feel spoiled. They feel spoiled as hell. Now, ain't no need, and it ain't nothing wrong with spoiling your kids. Nothing wrong with spoiling kids. But if you spoil them rotten to the point where they feel like, my dad got all the money, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. That's why we got all these badass kids now. I mean, parenting is everything. Like, if these parents, you gotta, like, look, in my opinion, trying to ignoring your kids and just giving these kids a damn iPad or a phone or anything like that, that's not parenting. It's not parenting. Yes, it's something fun to them to do, but you gotta have these kids, like, they cannot be in front of a phone or an iPad or a computer and all, because at the same time, they ain't really being kids. They sitting in the house all day, either in front of a video game, a computer, an iPad, a phone. They ain't get the chances to actually go outside. And I understand all environments are not good environments, but these kids gotta have activities instead of being in front of a phone and all the other stuff. That's why these kids feel like, oh, I do whatever the hell I want to do, or they don't have no sense of way. Like I'm not telling y'all parents how to raise your kids, because I don't have kids of my own. I have God kids, and at the same time, I want my God kids not to feel like they don't like the only thing that they get a sense of entertainment out of is over a phone or anything computerized. Like, y'all can go outside, shoot a basketball, jump on a trampoline, play hide and go seek, all that good stuff. Raise these kids like when we were kids and anything like that. We could not, like, we couldn't stay in the house. We had to go outside and play. Hell, even when we got in trouble, we went outside. Might have went outside to play, or something like that. But we had to do it by ourselves. But we couldn't stay in the house. We got mad when we couldn't go outside, especially when we were kids and we could go out there and play with our friends. We were mad as hell because we couldn't go outside and play with our friends. Now these kids don't even care about going outside to play. Come on, dog. That's what I'm saying, man. Shoot, raise these kids the right way so these kids can be bosses. And don't with money. Money does not solve everything with your kids. You can give your kids a business. You can do all that other stuff. Give them all the money in the world. But if they don't know about investing and all that other good stuff, like I'm telling you, dog. So that's gonna do it for the Black Boy Fly podcast. I'm definitely appreciative for every last one of y'all for rocking with me from from the first episode to here now, and even with the collabs that I've been doing, man, I'm definitely appreciative to y'all. Shout out to my support team and all that good stuff, man. Just to keep this thing going. Also, I want you to follow me on all social media platforms, and the Black Boy Fly podcast is, I repeat, is on Facebook and Instagram on their own personal pages, where I will be dropping more, um, dropping my episodes and dropping like clips and stuff like that on there. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. And, man, with that being said, I hope y'all have a blessed holiday, Merry Christmas, and we definitely gonna do another one for the new year come in. And man, shoot, it's only up for here, man. So holla at y'all, man. One.